very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And we're underway. Ramau. He's got away. He's tried one. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now. Hoists it high, and it's hoisted clear. Knocks it away. Can he find a finish now? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries lifting it over. He's gone for it! And he's done it! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Quick ball forward. Forward it goes. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. To get it forward quickly. Schick, chance to break. Ball forward. What does he try from here? And he's been judged offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Crowd calling for him to shoot. Gets good distance on it. Gets into some space. Oh, that is lovely footwork. In comes the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Goes long. Hits one! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Plays it out to the wing, back into the middle. Played into space out wide. They get a throw in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. And it's got through. Striding forward, facing goal. Going for goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a loose ball. Gets it upfield. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's picked him out. And that has been clubbed away. No question, that's a foul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Forward it goes. And it's Jovetic. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Decent looking ball. Ramau lobs it in gently. Boots it to safety. Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away. Pumps it into the area. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. be without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's left his man. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Deftly done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has put paid to that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gets it back. Going through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. So, the manager making the last of his changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
To get it forward quickly, and the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper goes long. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We stand for the national anthem of Poland. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and run. Shot a goal!
Schöner. Forward it goes. We'll try from distance. And it's Grosicki. Delaney battles to win it back. Grosicki goes on a charge down the left. Yard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lucas Piszczek. Piszczek. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And the weighted pass. Lucas Piszczek. Glick plays it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Over to the left. Beautifully done. Turns and goes back. Zielinski. A real chance to break. Cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Zielinski can shoot here. The referee has given a corner. Zielinski plays it short. Good clearance and very necessary. He's He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Chesney deals with it effortlessly. Krasitsky. Now it's Lewandowski. And help's available out wide. And the finish! A skipper's goal!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
Lewandowski duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Poland get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Blaszczykowski is desperately calling for it out wide. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Denmark need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Blaszczykowski, ball's loose, who's getting there? Krychowiak. He'll have a dip! Eriksson. Schöner. Eriksson. Played out to the right. Aimed long and direct. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Denmark get it back again. Whipped in. Boots it to safety. Piszczek gets rid without sophistication. And it's Schöner. Managed to get it away. Eriksson. Played back in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Krasitsky. It's gone for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options out wide. Up to meet it! No mistake! Denmark back on level terms. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's left his man. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's hoisted clear.
Poland merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. A chance to play it in. And that has been clubbed away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but...
And that is that. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So that's got things underway. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Grigore does well there, alert. And the weighted pass. He's left his man. And that's been levered clear. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it high, cuts it out. Lobs it in gently. Looks to clip it, goes for goal! Goal! Romania! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Romania break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets a good foot in there. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's got through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That intervention was very necessary. It's Mkhitaryan. Haman. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. What an adventurous run from a defender. Beautifully done. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for a throw-in. Mkhitaryan. Lovely feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Romania, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. The start of another 45 minutes. Romania carrying a one-goal lead. And play for a throw. Crosses it in low. In a foot to win it back, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. To the keeper and go again. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Battles to win it back. Into the channel. Özbilis going through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The better of his opposite number. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out wide to the right. He's got away. Big chance here. Shoots! Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes it is.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
And it's hoisted clear. Grigore. Talk about singling someone out.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Mkhitaryan knocks it away. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Mkhitaryan. And he's going long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mkhitaryan plays it out to the wing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he just whacks it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Özbilis. Forward it goes. And time is up. Romania win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's down to business here. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, a throw in. Knocks it away. Robertson aimed long and direct. Griffiths floats one over. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aimed long and direct. Played into space out wide. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Big chance here! And this is going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Plays it out to the wing, cuts it out. It's a throw in. Oh, that is lovely footwork. MacArthur can hoist it clear. Has it out wide now. Played into the middle, massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Plays a clever pass. MacArthur plays it out to the flank. Kearney goes up and over. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Griffiths. Griffiths! And he just whacks it away.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He's looked long this time. It's being played forward. Pushes it out wide. Back into the middle. It's easy to guess who'll be the happier manager right now.
Absolutely, Peter, and I think due to the strength of the opposition, they had to work on a defensive game plan and then do the difficult part in executing it, and so far, they've been exemplary.
Here it comes. Going through. Crunching tackle. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? And it's Ritchie. Robertson. Griffiths. It's come loose. It's on a play. Griffiths! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Griffiths really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. MacArthur. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Decent looking. Kenny! So the ball's gone out of play and a change is upcoming. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. MacArthur. Griffiths. And it's been taken straight back. MacArthur. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. There's the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Griffiths. Ritchie. Griffiths. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's got through. He's got away. Shot at goal! No mistake!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's out on the left now. It into the middle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Out to the left it goes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Over to the left. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that is that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And we rise now for the English national anthem. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Dyer. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kane. Sterling. Now it's Kane. He's left it, shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
England go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jordan Henderson. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. He goes long. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, they could break here. Here it comes. He's got away. Chooses to go back. Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And it's Sterling. Rose. Dinks one in. Managed to get it away. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Delia hits it first time! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
England grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's come loose. England get it back again. Dele Alli. Sterling. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. punching tackle. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Sterling. And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Kane with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering. I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give them...
Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Phil Jones. Henderson plays it forward. No way through there. Sterling plays it out to the wing. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Kyle Walker. Trippier tries to get it forward quickly. Rose. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Going through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Forward it goes. Maguire does well there, alert. Great challenge.
England have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Face to face, looking to shoot. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
England take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Rose. England cannot keep hold of the ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Clears it out of harm's way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Lingard. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
There's the whistle. Kurtic plays it out to the flank. Birsha is demanding it out wide. Hamshik tries to get it forward quickly. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Played into the middle.
Slovenia have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's... whistle's gone, that's a foul. Campbell. Plays a clever pass. In with a header! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aimed long and direct. And it's Kurtic. Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Kurtic. Slovakia still to register a shot on target. To a promising move. Now it's Ilicic. Oh, real shoots! Goal, Slovenia! There is the breakthrough.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Slovenia take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Kurtic. He's got options out wide. Ilicic. It's a loose ball. That's not the cross he had in mind. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Campbell tries to get it forward quickly. And we hit half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then.
Slovakia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And Ilicic! That really should have hit the net.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Campbell shapes the shoot, and he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Beersha with the short one. And that's been levered clear. Skirtle with a fine tackle. Now it's Ilicic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Boots it to safety. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up he gets! Oh, the ball's come loose. Kurtic gets
Peter,
good
they
distance
have
on
to
it.
fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It into the middle. Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One goal settled it, a tense and exciting game that just got away.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.